Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the marketplace. Coming up, cocoa marketing company to seek $200 more on every ton of cocoa being sold to EU buyers. Inflation expected to drop again in October, staying in the single-digit range for the second month in a row. Plus, Chairman of United Bank for Africa, Tony Elumelu, reaffirms the institution's strong commitment to supporting Ghana's economic recovery.
What's happening in Ghana? You have new leadership. The central bank is strong, and we want to be involved in economic development of Ghana.
Wow, details coming up. My name is Darryl Kwao. Thanks for being with us. The cocoa marketing company has said that it will make a strong case through Cocoa Board to demand an extra $200 on every ton of cocoa being sold to the EU. This, the cocoa marketing company says, will be achieved through the EU's deforestation regulations. Here's more in the following report.
Cocoa marketing company, Ghana has invested in gadgets and communications network, which enables canning cocoa beans at farms and then uploading the data onto an electronic platform. The cocoa marketing company revealed that major cocoa buyers are happy to pay the $200 surcharge because of the threat of fines from the EU. The company is making a case that sustainably produced traceable beans come at a cost and must be paid for by the buyers as required under EU rules. Hence, Ghana is ready to demand for the money. If the payment is granted, Ghana, which is currently the second largest producer of cocoa in the world, could earn more to improve the well-being of farmers. The EU deforestation regulation, known as EUDR, aims to tackle felling of trees associated with the bloc's import of commodities such as soy, cocoa, coffee, beef, and palm oil. This week, the EU proposed granting companies a 6-month window to comply with the rules, which both the EU Parliament and member states still need to sign off. Europe is the world's biggest cocoa consuming region.
Drop again in October, staying in the single-digit range for the second month in a row and marking yet another record low for the year. Here's more.
Inflation currently stands at 9.4% for the month of September 2025, after going down for the 9th consecutive time since last year. The figure is the lowest since August 2021. However, based on what we are picking up, as well as the various projections and extrapolations, the rate will still slow down further, with forecasts estimating about 7% for the month of October 2025. As economists will say, all other things being equal, the continuous reduction has been influenced by the significant drop in the rate of increase of the majority of prices of foodstuffs, low import inflation, and all these things are expected to play a significant role for the October inflation numbers. The outlook even for November is also not looking that bad, as well as the city's sharp appreciation gain over the past week's reduction in fuel prices could also keep inflation within the single-digit band running into early next year. The Ghana Fiscal Service is currently working out the numbers, and they are likely to release the data early next month. That is inflation for the month of October 2025.
Next, Chairman of United Bank for Africa, UBA Tony Elumelu, has reaffirmed the institution's strong commitment to supporting Ghana's economic recovery. Mr. Elumelu, who is also the founder of Harris Holdings, with investments spanning oil and gas, financial services, and power generation, noted that he is also exploring ways to further assist small and medium-sized enterprises in Ghana. He shared these insights during an interview with Joy Business in Washington, D.C.
Yesterday, I was at the IMF Forum, and we were speaking about AI, the revolution of artificial intelligence, digital transformation. And my position is that Africa cannot be left behind again at this time. And that digital revolution, the artificial intelligence is so critical for the economic transformation of Africa. But for us to achieve that, we need to deal with a major constraint, and that is constraint of infrastructure deficit. Electricity is so critical for AI to thrive. And for us, at the continent, we need to fund the huge finance to make funds available for infrastructure development. And domestic capital mobilization is one of the things we must do. We must attract global capital, but the one we have on the continent, estimated by African Finance Corporation at over $4 trillion, we need to harness it. So this is to start catalyzing that conversation, bringing ideas together. And we're better to do it than the World Bank, IMF annual meeting. Bring great minds, finance ministers, global partners, development finance institutions, leading commercial banks on the continent, friends of Africa, investors in Africa, so that we can sit in one room, as we have done now, and start discussing how do we work together collaboratively to harness this $4 trillion that we have in Africa that is not working. We want to bring it to the mainstream and let it work for everyone so we can finance improvement and access to electricity, roads that link all of us up, and make sure the continent is working for the benefit of everyone so that we can deal with the issue of unemployment, so we can deal with the issue of poverty, and so that we can democratize prosperity on the continent.
In terms of expansion and even for Ghana as well?
Ghana, we are repositioning. We have just concluded some executive leadership appointments to strengthen our bench. Because for us, transformation starts from within. We are transforming ourselves in Ghana, and then we're going to take on the market. We like what's happening in Ghana. You have new leadership. The central bank is strong, and we want to be involved in economic development of Ghana. We want to be a partner to Ghana. We've supported Ghana before. There was a time we had over $1 billion support to the central bank. We want to do more. We're going to do more to Ghana. We love Ghana.
It's a thing for the central bank, working partnership with the government.
Yeah, we're exploring how we can work together for the benefit of Ghanaians. United Bank for Africa, we serve customers, we support small and medium-scale enterprises, but most importantly, we think that as a leading African bank, we should be involved in helping to catalyze payments and helping to solve the problem of infrastructure deficit on the continent.
All right, you're watching The Marketplace. iCraft Arts, the creative brand behind customized packaging and souvenirs for businesses and events, is one of the companies taking part in this year's EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair. The event, which runs from October 31 to November 2 at Good Park, Accra Mall, celebrates innovation and growth among Ghana's small and medium enterprises. In studio with me is Deborah Jewa-Siedu, Marketing Manager of iCraft Arts, to talk about their expectations and what inspired their participation. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us for this segment. So can you tell us about your company and what you do?
Okay, so our company is basically a branding, packaging and souvenir company. We are into the production of branded paper bags, branded souvenirs for events, Yes, and then we do a bit of digital printing, so branded T-shirts, branded Lacoste for companies and for events as well.
The director asked for this, by the way, so yeah. So that's ICAP. As what motivated your organization's participation to partner with us to do the SME Fair?
Okay, I think the SME Fair is a very huge platform for us to take advantage and then market our product to the entire world, and also to meet other SME fairs and also navigate and collaborate with them as well. So I think it's a good platform for us.
Yeah, what sets you apart? What makes you different from other businesses into such products?
Oh, so we make sure we give you quality paper bags and boxes. We give you quality souvenirs. Souvenirs your guests will appreciate. Souvenirs your guests will love. Nice. So this for a promotional purpose. If you're a brand, you want some branded masks to give to your customers for promotional purposes. We do all those. Yeah,
and so if anybody is supposed to participate in the fair when they come to the Good Park at Accra Mall, should they expect some discount? I mean, what should they expect from your company? Yes, at the fair,
we are going to do something very interesting. We are going to print T-shirts on the ground.
Wow.
So when you come there, we will give you a whole lot of DTF prints to choose from. When you choose it, you press it yourself. So all these are DTF prints.
This can be done on ground?
Yeah, this can be done on ground.
How long does it take?
Oh, in less than 2 minutes, you can get this done. And we are going to do that for customers and everyone to participate as well. It's going to be fun and interesting. So everyone should come. Don't stay at home. Don't stay at home.
Everyone should be there.
Yes, everyone should be there.
Well, maybe you should talk to our audience about why branding is important. I mean, if you are into a business, why you should consider, branding items such as these and having them around. What was the benefit of that?
Branding makes you stand out among the markets. When you brand your packaging bags, it makes you unique. Anybody that sees the bags knows this is for this brand, this is for that brand. And you see, paper bags are reusable. People take it to church, people take it everywhere, and it becomes a working advertisement.
And I like it because then we are helping the environment as well.
Exactly,
we are
eco-friendly.
It's very eco-friendly. Great stuff. And so, I mean, what are your expectations with just a few days to the fair? And I'll give you opportunity to talk to our audience. One more reason why they should check out iCrafts.
Yes. So I want everyone to be there on 31st to 2nd November 2025. It's going to be an amazing experience. Other SMEs will be there. iCrafts Arts will be there for you to do your own branded T-shirts, for you to have a look at our souvenirs and branded bags and boxes for your brand. So you need to be there. Don't stay at home.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're visible online. So how can people check you out online? How can they reach you? How can they get in touch?
So on Instagram, on Snapchat, on TikTok, we are on there as Paper Bags and More. Or if you type in iCraft Art, you also find
Art spelled A-R-T-Z. Yeah, yes, as you see on your screen.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, Deborah. We're looking forward to
having
you at the Good Park. We'll surely meet very soon, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
They're nice stuff. We're taking a short break. When we come back, our Joy Business Poll.
Thank you.
And welcome back to the marketplace. The Bank of Ghana is set to roll out a new law regulating cryptocurrency by December 2025, a move aimed at tightening control and protecting investors. But opinions are split. Some say it's a smart step toward financial stability. Others fear it could stifle innovation and drive crypto underground. Well, we've been asking what your take is on this. My colleague Isaac Atasenyako has the answers. He joins me in the studio. A bit of a background. So we start. Where are we at when it comes to cryptocurrency and regulating its use in the country?
Well, from Washington meetings, it came out that the BOG is ready to roll out laws to govern the space. So when we talk about cryptocurrency, that's just an aspect of it, essentially digital coins in that regard. And so we move and then we'll look at exactly what the BOG is doing. So if you check our next slide, you realize that they've been working around this together with the IMF to be able to develop, some regulations to govern the sector. Now, Daryl, you know that even across in EU and all of that, it's quite a challenge, trying to wrap their heads around, what crypto is, emerging technologies when you talk about, the new, digital wave and digital currencies. And so the IMF has been playing a very crucial role in this. And so you look at the fallouts from the engagement in Washington. It says that Ghana to regulate crypto by end of, December 2025. Rising use of crypto in remittances and informal markets. Now, this is one of the reasons, or should I say these are some of the reasons that, occasioned the BOG to go in this direction. Because he realized that there are a lot of remittances and inflows coming into the country, but through cryptocurrency. And so, it couldn't really monitor and check how much is coming, how much is going out. And also, there are instances and, people saying that some people have been also, moving illicit money through some of these channels and all of that. So it became a source of worry. Darryl.
So right now, the IMF is supporting Ghana's crypto regulatory framework. How is it doing that exactly?
So it's helping the BOG to draft laws. And in fact, come December or end of 2025, we'll be rolling this out. Know that the regulations that we'll be rolling out, had a crucial, or the IMF played a crucial role in that, essentially to help BOG, outline and try and figure out what it means, what the whole space is about. When we talk about emerging technology, we talk about all the blockchain technologies in here.
And the question is whether or not the central bank has got the institutional capacity for oversight.
Right. So it has actually set up a desk at the central bank to monitor these things. So where it's still building capacity, taking people through courses and through training to be able to figure out exactly what the space is about and how to be able to monitor and trace inflows and outflows as well. But if we look at our next slide, we had to engage people on social media. So we'll put up this poll, this on LinkedIn, asking if people are comfortable with this. So we asked, worried, could this kill innovation, or whether neutral, let's see how it goes. But a lot of people, think that, it's a good way to go. Regulation is needed in this direction.
Well, regulation because of the risks also involved if you're going to invest in cryptocurrency, right?
Exactly the case. And so I think it pretty much followed. If we check our next slide on X, on Facebook, a lot of respondents decided to go with the,
Okay, so let's check out what people are saying on X and Facebook. Do you have?
Darryl, what do you make of this, anyways? What do you think about
I've been talking a lot about cryptocurrency in the office lately. I think that the major concern has to do with the risks. I mean, if you're short of regulation, then you know that, probably you're cushioned somewhere. But, I mean, that's where the world is going, right? People are investing in cryptocurrency. So for me, I think that once it's regulated, at least there's some assurance that, but you have to be very have a risk appetite to be able to invest in cryptocurrency, because it's a volatile market.
Very volatile.
Yeah.
Very volatile. I mean, again, this is on Facebook. Again, good crypto, needs lots of regulation. If you follow through the comment, which probably our next slide would capture, you realize that a lot of people are in for regulation because, again, you realize that people don't really understand the whole blockchain system, how it works, how money is transferred.
I can't say I understand it as well. I've been trying to read a lot about it. What are people saying? Can we see a few of the comments?
So that's what I'm saying, that if you go through the comments, a lot of people are backing the call for regulation. And so you realize that people are saying that regulation is actually important. And so, they think that come December, hopefully when the BOG rolls out these regulations, it will be a good way to go. So I think, Darryl, basically this is what has been happening. And with our checks on Facebook, with our interactions with people who know the space and understand blockchain technology, I mean, these are some of the things that are coming up.
All right. I've still got my wallet. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. And so, yeah, I mean, I think that we should just brace ourselves for a boom in the cryptocurrency space, especially in Ghana. There are lots of people doing it. And so regulation is key. Thank you so much, Isaac Atasenyako, always coming through with what you're saying on social media. That's the marketplace. There is more news on our website, myjournalline.com/business. We've got the day's latest stories over there. Weak revenue performance compensation, a key. Fiscal risks to economy. Domestic debt outpaces external debt, stood at 323.7 billion Ghana cedis in July 2025. myjournalline.com/ business. My name is Darryl Kwao. Thanks for watching. We leave you with a summary of international news. Don't go anywhere.